It doesn't matter what kind of website you have. If you have been struggling to make sales, then this video is for you. I am Femi Dade, the founder of Iconic Digital World. In this video, I will be demystifying 7 solid myths about website design. These are the reasons why you are not making sales on your website. I have spent over 20,000 hours building websites. In fact, my business has worked with hundreds and hundreds of businesses, creating websites for them. When I started out, just like everyone else, I wanted to impress everyone because I have a fine arts background. I was painting, into sculpting, murals, all manner of, arts. And then I also spent 10 years in the construction industry. I studied to be a construction expert. So with all my engineering background and finance background, I brought that into web design. And I just wanted to construct websites and make them look beautiful and professional. Here are the mistakes I made in my past several years of building websites and creating digital solutions for people. I don't want you to make the same mistakes. That is exactly what I want to share with you in this video. So, if you are tired of website myths that are holding your business back, I want to tell you, you are not alone today. And I'll be smashing 7 common misconceptions and showing you how smart website design can actually fuel growth, boost leads, and transform your customer experience. And I'll be sharing with you what I had to learn the hard way. I learned some of them the hard way. Assumptions of all kinds. I just wanted to have this beautiful web design that, once you see it, you know that, wow, hey, let me buy right now. This is solid. Well, it doesn't work that way. And these are the things I found out. So, number one, if you are tired of not getting enough traffic, if you are tired of waiting for somebody to just make a purchase on your website and it's not happening, you've done everything you know you could do, and then you're still not able to get anything. You spend money on SEO, you're spending money on putting ads out there, Facebook ads, Google ads, and all manner of ads, and then you're still not getting the result you want. Then I want to tell you today, this video is for you. So let's get the myths out of the way and have the results we expect. Hey, so for most of us, this is exactly what we want to happen. We just want to wake up one day, see that, oh, they placed 50 orders on my website, or they made that purchase, or they bought all my free books, and then, you just want to be dancing all around. Well, it can happen, but it won't happen if you have these 7 myths. What is myth number one? Number one. Well, myth number 1 says, once your website is online, you will automatically attract visitors. Once a website is online, you will automatically attract visitors. Well, it doesn't work that way. I'm sure you know that by now. There are so many things behind the scenes that actually can make you get visitors. Maybe it was like that in like 30 years ago or 20 years ago, so to say. Maybe it was like that, but nowadays, it's no longer like that. It's more and more difficult to get conversions right now. You have to do so many things. There are so many parts. It's actually a system. Just like the system of your body, you have your respiratory system, you have the digestive system. Each system is actually made up of organs, and each organ is made up of, at the barest minimum, it's made up of cells, and even cells are broken down into smaller pieces. It's just part of the system of conversion. It's just part of the system that bring lead conversion. So if you really want to dance like this zebra, let's find out what the truth is. So truth number 1 is that having a website online is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. There are so many things you have to do, like online ad, social media. You may have to be active on social media for people to actually come to your website. It doesn't just work automatically. We need to know that it doesn't just work automatically. You have to do something for conversions to happen. Networking, you may have to go out there, into some networking events for people to actually get to know about your business. And then your website becomes the online shop or online place when you are sleeping, when you are resting, is still working. That is the purpose of the website. It's not meant to replace the other things you need to do. SEO is part of the game. Referrals, part of the game. People may have to refer people to you, but you should know that your website is only just the beginning. So let's get on. What's the next thing? What does this portray? Portrays a local business across the street, someone who just sells coffee or anything that you can call a local business. Well, what's the myth? What do local businesses normally assume? Let's get into it. Oh, myth number 2. A local business does not need a website. Well, that is what some people assume, and they never get a website. They just think, well, I sell locally. I don't need people to buy online, so I don't need a website. Well, you could be hurting yourself more than you can imagine. So, what's the truth about this? The truth is that you need a website more than you can ever imagine. Why do you need a website? And I'm going to be sharing it with you. Number one, maybe you're a retail store, you're a painter, house painter, medical clinic. Guess what? People are searching for you online. People actually find out about your business online. Well, they may find out if you're very close to their houses. Have you ever noticed that there are some shops very close to you that you never even seen before? You've been driving across that road for years upon years, but you don't even know they exist. But the day you need what they are selling and you go online, you suddenly realize that this guy is close to me. I can actually walk there to meet them and get what they are selling. People are searching for you online. People will leave reviews for you online. People are going to talk about you behind your back online. Well, you can either leave it to chance and let people decide what they say about your business, or you actually put the truth out there for people to search online and see your business and understand exactly what you do. They can find out the truth about you from you, or you can leave it to chance and let other people talk about your business behind your back. So you may just be hurting yourself if you don't have a website online and you are a local business. People tend to trust businesses that have websites more than the one without it. If your competitor has a website, go get a website, because they're going to respect that person more. They're going to feel like they are more trustworthy, or that they are more serious about business than you. Well, this may not work for every kind of business, but I'm telling you, one of the ways you need to know whether you need a website is if your competitor has a website, you better go get a website. And then you may not sell online, but people will find your competitors online. So why can't they just find you also? And then every time people search for you on Google My Business, there is a tiny button that shows websites. If you don't have a website, how do they find it about you? Google is still the highest ranking place where people find out about businesses, and then they're going to put your website out there. If you don't have a website, people are going to feel, oh, maybe they are no longer in business. If it has happened to you before, you are checking the business out, or you are searching for something, and you're like, maybe they are not in business. Maybe. Well, you don't want that maybe to be what people think about you. So do something about it. Don't leave your business to chance. The truth is that social media is not really your own. The only true online real estate you have is your website. Facebook can wake up one day and take you out. Instagram can take you out. Twitter can take you out. You know, it's happened to so many people. Maybe it's happened to you before. But if you have a website, you control the content, you own it, it's your own. Why not get a website for yourself? This is 2024. So what is the third myth? What is the third myth? What is the third myth? Money, money, money. Let's go. If your website looks good, you will start making sales. Nothing could be further from the truth. If your website looks good, there is no guarantee that you're going to make money. I'm talking from experience. I've always had a beautiful website. because I told you I have a finer background. When I came into web design, I just brought all the experience I have in fine arts and in engineering, construction. I just brought all the ideas. Man, let's construct a website, let's build a website, and let's make it look good. Well, it doesn't work that way. If your website looks good, it doesn't guarantee sales. So sometimes it's good for some businesses. I have a landing page. Simple landing page, not clustered, but make it clean. So let's get to the truth. Online sales is not directly proportional to how good a website looks. There is more. There is more. It's not about a beautiful website, it's about how you actually structure the website. What is the structure? What is the strategy behind this? So that is actually what guarantees results. It's not about that. Then you can see someone here who is trying to fix things. This is what I call DIY. DIY, you're going to say the guy is going to take the book and check, how do I do this? Let me fix it. Well, when it comes to web design, can you build it yourself? People are going to tell you, yes, you can build a website yourself. And yes, that's true. You can build a website yourself, but not if you want exceptional results. Do you know that even big businesses who have a department dedicated to web design and web development, many a times they actually contract out their websites because they know that it's easier for you to maintain in-house, but sometimes it's just good for you to contract this out. So you can build a website yourself, but it depends on what you want. Online conversion is becoming more and more difficult. That's the truth. It's becoming more and more difficult. It's becoming a serious thing because there's so many competitors out there. AI is making everybody a professional. I can write like a pro now because of AI. At worst, I can combine one AI plus another AI, and then I have a great result. So the question is, do you really want results? If you're just starting out, well, yeah, you can play with that. But when you want to get serious, get a professional to design your website. But it's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. I'm going to share some things with you. Yes, building a website is easier than ever, but getting high conversions is not that simple anymore. It's requiring a lot of psychology, research, plus, an intuitive combination of arts and science behind conversions to actually get conversions online. Someone else is doing it better than you are doing. And then they have all this knowledge, all this wisdom put together. You can compare the two. When somebody who has an experience in building, not just designing websites or developing websites. No, you need somebody who can put together a strategy for you, who knows the nitty-gritty of sales and marketing to give you that website. That's what you need. So that is it. Every niche needs to be treated with specificity of wisdom and your sales process. Some people, for example, if you're selling a car, you're a dealership, most likely you're not going to put a car there for people to just pay outright. It mostly doesn't work. People will probably have to walk in for them to see the car and then for them to discuss the payment options and all that. If you want great results, go to the professionals. What is the next myth? I can see somebody counting money. Myth number 5. It says a website is a one-time investment. Whew. I really wish that was true, but it's not. It's not. It's not true. It's not a one-time investment. Let's say the truth. It requires ongoing maintenance, updates, and optimization to ensure that it continues to perform well. If you have a WordPress website, for example, it's not a one-time thing. You have to keep maintaining, updating plugins, themes, for you to even keep the website secure. PHP must be up to date and all that. That's WordPress. Well, let's say you don't have a WordPress website. Let's say you have something else. You will naturally assume, I don't need this, a maintenance-free website. Well, there is really nothing as a maintenance-free website. and I will explain to you. You may not have to do any updates, any technical things, so to say, but the content will need to be updated. For example, if you have a blog, something that was true last year is no longer probably true this year. Principles may be the same, but some of those things have changed. Facts have changed. Imagine what happened in the last 2 years with AI. A lot of things have changed. I've seen a lot of businesses just come up like that, having solutions that nobody would think they will have, and the speed of execution is scary. Scary. Solutions within a short time, because AI will do all the iterations and all the difficult things all the things that used to be difficult. They will do it. It will do it for you. AI will do it for you now. So things are getting faster. So what am I saying? Even if you are not doing the technical maintenance, your content will need to be updated. What do I mean by this? Let's say you are a B2B, business to business kind of business. Depending on the stage or the phase of your business, you will have to be updating your headline, your content from time to time. Maybe when you started out, you are targeting starters in business. The way you write things will be different from when you are now targeting people who make 7 figures a month. I mean, it's going to be different because the same what drives those people who are just starting out, they are probably after cost. How much? I would just want something simple, because they are probably using more of their own what's it called now, capital, personal money to run the business at the beginning. But when money starts coming in, well, you can't treat the business the same way. So if you are targeting those people, you can't talk to them the same way you are targeting people who are new. So you just have to know where you are or where your customers are. Content will need to change. So let's go on. This looks like someone who is making calls and talking to customers. What's myth number 6? A CRM is for big companies. Well, you may think that, why do I need a CRM like HubSpot or any of those CRMs out there? Why do I need them? Why do I need MailChimp to send mails? Why do I need, all those big names out there? Why do I need them? It's just for big companies. Well, let's see what the truth is. The truth is, you don't become big to manage well. You manage well to become big. Well, that's a statement that my pastor normally says when he talks about management. That's, you don't say because you have a small business, you just spend all the money anyhow, manage all the contacts anyhow, and just do it anyhow you like, and think that, oh, when I become big and I start making a lot of money, I will manage all this as well. No, you start managing well when you're small. There are CRMs that are very affordable out there. You can get one. Well, my business offers one, which I'll be talking to you about after this video. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'll be telling you about something good we offer every one of our customers now. When you get a website, you also get a CRM, but wait for it. So the truth is that for you to really manage your contacts well as a small business owner, you need a CRM more than anyone else. Stop mixing up personal contacts with business contacts. You need a place where your business contacts can be easily accessed, where you can know new leads from old leads, from tactics that work in that niche. For some niches, if you don't have a form right on your landing page or your own page, you are just hurting yourself. For some people, you don't need to put a form, you need a button. And you may actually be doing yourself more harm than good if you are designing it yourself, if you don't know all this truth. Now, for some people, depending on people who have paid and people who have not paid, people you need to send review requests to and all that, you need a CRM to manage that. CRM with basic automation. When you miss a call, there should be a text to go out to people. Well, let me tell you something that I found out recently. We did something I would call more like an experiment. I was just trying out different sales strategies. So I got someone to make calls to a group of people. She made calls to about 400 people. I know there's statistics that go out there that about 75% of small businesses or so, I think 75% or 70% of small businesses don't pick up their phones. And I'm sure you know that. How many businesses have you called and they didn't pick up their phones, they didn't call back, they didn't send SMS, they didn't do any follow-up, and you're wondering, are they still in business? Well, I was surprised because it's actually worse than that. It's worse than 70%. Almost 90 to 95% of these businesses either did not pick up their phones or the call went to voicemail, we dropped voicemail, nobody called back. So it's worse than we actually think it is. As a small business owner, you need a solution where when you miss a call, when a lead calls you or an existing customer calls you, they can get an automated SMS telling them that you are busy, you're going to call back, and then the system can actually remind you to call back. So it's a sophisticated solution, but the solution is simple, and any small business owner should actually have it. And wait for it. At the end, I'm going to be sharing that with you. So the next myth is, I can see a busy screen with all manner of buttons here and there. How many people have ever visited a website like this? Several decades ago, websites are like this. They have these bogus buttons, colorful, and all that. And everybody just packs things all around. Many of them were like this. If your website is like this, what's the next myth? It says, the more features, the better. I need tons of content to impress. Let me just write content and put all the items in the menu. Have you seen any website before that when you get there, you just see all manner of items in the menu and you end up confused? What is the truth? Information overload leads to confusion and abandonment. It's been rightly said that a confused prospect or confused mind, I'll call it prospect in this place, somebody who wants to learn about your business or they are talking to, or you send to your website, if they are confused, they won't buy because they need to understand what they are buying. If you go to our website, you're going to see less than 5 items in the menu. Well, we have hundreds of pages on that website, blog pages, content pages, but you are only going to see less than 5 items in the menu. Why? We don't want you confused. You have to narrow down your business to the most important things. What are the most important things in your business? What is the most important thing you are selling? Put that in front. Then other things can follow. Then you can just guide people along the way. Don't give them so many options. They're going to run away. In fact, if you are just starting out, I recommend one-page website for those who are just starting out. One page. Well, sometimes a one-page website can be costlier than a 20-page website. It just depends on what kind of conversion you're looking for. So when I say one page, I'm not talking about cost. I'm talking about efficiency. I'm talking about you being able to manage the information and having clarity. So information overload leads to confusion and abandonment. So what should you do? See, visitors are smarter than you think. If you have a website that looks like, where is it again? That looks like this. If you have a website that looks like this, then you shouldn't expect any sales. Trust me. So what you need is this. Something super simple. Something super simple. Something clear. Something very, very clear. That's what you need. So more features don't bring results. Don't add more features. Strive towards clarity. Ditch information overload. Don't put too many information there. Streamline your information. Avoid what I call user frustration. Place items where people expect it to be. Don't be too conscious of innovation that you begin to scare people away from your website. That's what a lot of people do. They have this creative website, maybe created it on Canva, create it as if they are creating a print material, and then people are looking for, how do I go back home? You can't find the home button. The logo is not clickable. They want to add something. They added something to cart on your e-commerce website, and then they are looking for the cart. Well, the cart is mostly on almost all websites at the right hand corner, top right-hand corner. And that's where the cart always is. So keep your cart there if you have e-commerce. Contact information, always the last button to the right. I'm talking about button now, not icon, last button to the right. Or in the footer, let them find your contact information in the footer. And then what other thing? So many other things. People should be able to find it easier to go back to your own page. So many things that bring frustration that you may not know about. And then you're just out there trying to figure things out on your own. That is why when a professional creates for you in your niche, somebody who knows well about your niche, they know what to do. So information overload is not good. Then we have a bonus tip. Bonus tip. I can see somebody counting the dollars. So a good website is expensive. That's a myth. It doesn't have to be expensive. In fact, let's say the truth. Not really. An expensive website does not guarantee results. Let me share an example with you. There's this client that I worked with some times ago, and I'm sure he paid a lot of money to get his e-commerce website. It's a Shopify website. And most people cannot really handle a Shopify website very well. That's the truth. That's the truth. So he paid a lot of money for someone to give him a Shopify website, and they created this website, images, text on images, all manner of things that you don't expect a company that calls itself professional to do. Well, that's what they did for him. And it was having a lot of bounce rates. Why were people coming? It was running a lot of online ads. And people were coming to the website, but as they're coming to the website, they're also bouncing off. It's just like when you bounce a ball on a hard floor and the ball bounces off. That's exactly what was happening. So when we worked with him, we were able to redesign the website for him. And now people are staying on the website and buying. What was the difference? The design. We put out the right content out there, put them in the right place, loading faster, design more professional, and we added some psychology in there, some arts, then science. These are the three things that bring people to buy your website. There's psychology behind it, there is art behind it, there's science behind it. And all these things were put together to make this website come alive. Guess what? People started buying. It was running ads before, and it's still running ads. Now the difference is that we blocked all the leakages. So most people actually have leaks on their website, and then they are just spending a lot of money on ads, and they are wondering why things are not happening. Well, it may just be because you don't have the right design. You want your website to actually bring results. Let's teach the myths and let's go with the truth. So what's the next step? If you are struggling to get results from your current website, I will personally pay for your first consultation and just request a free website audit. And then we'll check your current website. We'll tell you what needs to be done. You can just use the button and request a free website audit. And if you don't have a website, you're wondering, do I need to get a website? Get a free consultation. We'll look at your business and tell you what you can do to make life better. And then if you have not gotten our special offer, which includes web design with CRM, appointment booking, and everything you need to run your home service business, you need to actually get into that offer right now. So that offer is actually for home service businesses, especially those ones without websites. What we're going to do for you in that offer is that we create your website for you. We give you a 3-page website, content written by us. This is an offer we are giving right now for those in the home service business, contractors and all that. You want that website, and we give you a CRM that you can always use to manage your contacts, even on your phone, call them on the go, separate them, tag them, and do all this. So if you get them right now, we will give all this to you. Make sure you don't miss it. If you have any question, of course, feel free to reach out and I'll be glad to help you. Watch some of the testimonials. You'll be surprised what people are saying about us. They're super happy. Many of them had websites that were not producing results before, and now They found the truth, they found iconic digital world, and then they're making sales, they are having success and growing their business. What we provide for you is not just web design. We give you a complete system that solves your problem. I hope you are going to jump into this right away. See you next time.